I think the fact that it became more available was one of the reasons I started looking at cannabis. I don't think that I would be looking at it if it were super difficult to get or even if it were illegal. Knowing what I know now, maybe I would, but the fact that it became accessible to everyone here in Virginia for medicinal purposes, I think was the tipping point for me. I'm Carla Vergot, and I have been using cannabis to sleep for between 4 and 6 months. I'm an author. I spend a lot of time researching my material for my books. My husband and I travel a lot, take jeeps off-road, we hike, we fish, we're outside as much as we can be. Growing up, I don't think we had any real taboo around it, but it just wasn't part of the equation. I smoked a joint here and there. I think a lot of people did. I didn't do it really recreationally, but it was available and I tried it. My first experience, it was at a party. I was in college and I was with people who had it and it was fun. We just were kind of goofing around. I'm not the kind of person that really experiments with recreational drugs. So it's not something that I had been dying to try. It was a moment of opportunity more than anything else. But in my research for remedies for sleep, it kept surfacing. It's a drug. It's indicated for a certain purpose, and that's what I'm using it for. I tried so many things to get my sleep squared away. Everything from melatonin to the weighted blanket to a cold bedroom, sleep stories, music, meditation, everything that's available to try for sleep. I pretty much have tried it. I use cannabis almost every night to aid my sleep. I understand it a little better now than I did when I started. And so when I have a glass of wine or a beer, I find it to be completely ineffective. So I don't take it if I've had a glass of wine with dinner. It's expensive and I don't want to just waste it. But if I haven't had anything to drink, I'll take it almost every night. Everything about your life hinges on the quality of sleep that you're getting. So if you want to lose weight, you need to have good sleep. If you want to control some anxiety, you should be getting good sleep. So we're trying to be a little bit proactive in terms of getting our sleep figured out. And as a result of that, other things in my life have come together. I'm an author, and I don't want anybody to think that cannabis helps me be creative, because that's not at all where I want to go with this message. But good sleep helps me be creative, and getting that sorted out has really changed my ability to work on my projects. I've been dealing with sleep problems for decades. I just chalked it up as this is how my life works, and so I'm going to have to suffer through it. I would go to sleep at night very early because I'm just exhausted, and then I would wake up all night long, constantly. So I never really achieved deep sleep. I wasn't getting any REM sleep. And I can say this because when I started wearing the Garmin watch, I had the data to back it up. I was in the 40s out of 100. And over time, with all my little tricks, including the cannabis, I've reached consistently in the 80s. Now, when I wake up, I feel completely different. Now I'm reaching 2 hours almost in REM sleep, which is tied to your ability to stave off dementia. And that's a biggie for me. When I've had no REM sleep to 2 hours of REM sleep in a night, that's pretty significant. Well, I think everybody has to do the trial and error process to figure out what's going to work. The chocolates work great. That's a fat-based product, and the fat holds it a little bit longer, I'm told. And so that gives me a full night's sleep. It's working the full night. I love that I don't wake up groggy in the morning, but I've also been very careful to dose it correctly. They come in 10 milligram chocolate squares, and I started with a very tiny bit of that to see what the effects would be. And I found that 5 milligrams is the sweet spot for me. If you're on the fence, I was, so I'm speaking from a place of understanding, I would find a friend who already has done this, and I would ask that person to go with you to a dispensary. And don't wait. It's a product that can help you solve a problem, whatever your problem is. Mine was sleep. I don't know why I waited. It was available to me long before I started. I had spoken with people who had been using it and had seen success with their sleep. I think that this product works in combination with some other things, and it just creates a fabric that betters my sleep. So don't wait.
Learn more about cannabis and begin your medical cannabis journey at leafwell.com.